Overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Diaz. Lets the three fly. No good there. Here's Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Tries it from 19. And that one drops. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Now Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Here's Aldama. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Aldama outside. Three-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Knocks it down from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Diaz. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jumper.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Wide open, and he gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Osman. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Outside Rubio. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's the three. Korkmaz pulls it in. Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. Drains the triple. Rubio's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, you want to stay on balance and in control. Ricky Rubio, nice catch and shoot.
He drops it from range.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Hernangomez with it. Still no points.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Rubio. To the paint. Here's Garuba. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what Rubio likes to do off the screen and roll. Hits his teammate where he can do something with it.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Şengün, the screen. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. 1:52 left in the second. Inside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Let's go with a 3. Osman, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
A minute 20 left to play in the half. Launches it from deep. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 9 points.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
There's 57 seconds left in the second. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Releases. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Diaz. Hernangomez with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Şengün. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Here's Diaz. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
For the West, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes, and thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ricky Rubio. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Şengün with a double team. Here's Diaz. And the 3 off target. Shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Takes it inside. Shoots inside. And off the glass. That one's good. Here's Larkin. He has 6. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Larkin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And the basket by Aldama.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Here's Larkin. He's got 9. Pass to Baberovic. Four on the clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 7.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
Now Aldama. To the middle. Here's Diaz. Can't get it to fall.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Şengün, the screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Fades away. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's the pick. Pass to Baberovic. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Baberovic has gotten his second bucket of the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Diaz. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Larkin passes to Şengün. Oh, the teardrop falls in. 12 points for him.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pick by Aldama. Lets it go from 11. Good. He hits the jumper.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right?
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Osman passes to Korkmaz. To take the lead. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Left side Rubio. Launches a three. That shot, no good. It's Şengün, high post. Garuba on him. Şengün passes to Korkmaz. On target from range. Korkmaz has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, thanks, Ali. And there it is for him. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Larkin. Takes the three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Larkin. The three is up. Sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Aldama. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Guarded by Aldama. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here lately. in the game.
Diaz. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Gomez with a rebound. Shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Here's Diaz. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game! And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Cash!
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Pass to Babarovic. Fires from 14. Missed it.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And he's unable to get the second one. Launches it. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And timeout called by Ty Lue. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
And here's Hayes. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hazonia. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. Hits the three-point bomb.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Lucia Shea, thrives in that role.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. Now Hazonia. Now here's Saric. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hayes with it. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by Saric. Hayes. Here's Azania. We're about 1 minute into the first. Over to the wing. Smith on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Hazonia. To the wing right side. Drills the three-pointer. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your, it's like I'm talking to my teenage daughter, what is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. Pass to Smith. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Smith on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Drains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Screen by Smith. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Šarić. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Fournier pulls it down. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Hayes, bounce pass. Here's Rizachet. Now Wembanyama. Zubac defending. Fournier for 3. The shot will not fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up 3. The second quarter coming up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And it goes down 2 points. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, Coulibaly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. for three. Good on the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Three-pointer, cans it from downtown. Koulibaly's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Perkichin. There's the three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Batum finds Koulibaly. Here's Rupert. A three ball. Abusele can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
This one for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Knocks down the three ball.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Jacks up a three. He doesn't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that big-time home court advantage.
And now let's take a... And that's all for us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Wembanyama's out there with Song. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Sarr's shot is off. Thing has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Azania. Now Smith. And here is Zubats. Defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. Smith for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Wembanyama down low. Working on Zubac.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Wembanyama. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Wembanyama has got 7 points in the game. Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Back to Hazonia. It's up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hazonia's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fires for 3. And Sard gets it to go on the assist by Rizashe.
Well, Sar continues to develop that 3-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
So both teams changing it up here. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Saric. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Back to Fournier. Pass to Rizashe. And the 3 off target. Gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Rudy Gobert is 2nd.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Abu Saleh kicks to Batum. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Yabusele. Hits the jumper.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First free throw is good. That one is no good.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Perkichin. And here's Smith. Outside Bogdanovich. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Abu Saleh kicks to Fournier over Smith. No good with the wing jumper.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 3. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Being at 50% in a decent group. Pass to Jang. Batum sets a screen for Jang. Buries the long-range jumper.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Sissoko. Here's Koulibaly. Outside Batum. Pass to Chang. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Here's Perkachin, defended by Batum. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Zubats against Wembanyama. Puts up a deep three. Hayes, no good. Really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Sharich. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination to finish. Now, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Wembanyama passes to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Song. Some solid defense from Sharich. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Shot to stop the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Count that bucket. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Azania. Now here is Smith. Now here's Zubats. Defended by Wembanyama. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Zubats, no good on the free throw.
The effort level from Zubats is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Zubats. It's Herzonia in the corner. And here is Sharich. From about 16, it drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Zubats. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. pass to Song. The tray. Saric grabs the board. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Diaz, currently averaging 5 points a game. Here's Aldama. Three-pointer, no good. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Barrett, averaging around 6 a game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Defended by Murray. From down in the low post, it goes.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Here's Lyles. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Diaz with a rebound. Gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. He shoots. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Outside Barrett. Jump shot.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Guarded by Barrett. Pass to Diaz. And here's Hernan Gomez. Tries yet again. That one drops for him. He's got 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Lyles. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. Good on both. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Rubio. There's a screen. 17 seconds left in the first. Sinks that one from the post.
And with the defender right on him, nice step back.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Ricky Rubio, Usman Garuba out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Shoots. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Brooks. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Rubio. Sends it home from three-point land. Rubio's got 5 now. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Aldama right side. Back to Hernan Gomez. Beyond the arc. And it's Rubio with the 3. Rubio's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's how you guard against a three-point shot. But he rose up with confidence and knocked it down anyway.
Brooks outside. for those just joining us. We're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Outside Rubio. Picked by Aldama for three. The shot by Rubio, no good. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Clark finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Brooks. Outside, Alexander Walker fires in the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Three-pointer. The rebound by Murray. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Barrett. Here's Lyles to the right side. Olynyk for three. Drills it from deep. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Not just a low post threat. Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jump.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. They get the rebound. Here's Diaz. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 5. All right, now let's check in. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
Their bench.
And that'll do it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Shooting 59% in this one, a good average. R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Murray, then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Pass to Barrett. Shoots from 12. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Picked by Aldama. Olynyk with some nice D.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one's on target from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Diaz has got 6 points. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. SGA from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at the visitors here. Sitting pretty at this point of the season. 2nd place and looking to move to 1st. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Diaz. Aldama outside. 4-3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Diaz. From deep. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. 9 points in the game.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Rubio. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rubio's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Barrett. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Now Hernan Gomez, defended by Murray. Out to the right wing. 16 feet out. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Barrett. From downtown, sinks the tray. Barrett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Rubio looking around. 11 seconds left in the third. Picked by Aldama. Over Dort. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba. Then there's Ricky Rubio. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Rubio. Picked by Aldama. Jacks up with 3. And it's Rubio with the 3.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Pass to Dort. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. SGA on the move. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in the second half. Here's Aldama. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the wing on the left. Pass to Diaz from behind the arc. The rebound by Murray. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
The vet stepping up. Kelly Olynyk ready in these key spots.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Screen by Olynyk. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the free throw, no good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
With the teardrop, SGA using that size.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Diaz. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Down low. Aldama outside. Puts up a three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Aldama with it. The three. Oh, he buried the three.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
On the wing, Murray. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
.16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Lyles. He connects! And that one brings them within one.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Diaz. Can't knock in the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. In this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
We've got R.J. Barrett, Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyles, and it's Olynyk in at the 5.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Aldama, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Pass to Diaz. Over Gilgeous-Alexander, and he sinks it.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. 13 feet out, and he buries it.
And once again, Aldama proves he's someone who can be relied on offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Money!
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now.
Here we go.
Lets a floater go. Count the basket and the foul. Murray. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Dort, he's checked in for Jamal Murray.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. Guarded by Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Diaz. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. From the arc. Counted from distance.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Guarded by Barrett. Right wing. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Count it!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he missed it! And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Double overtime games are so grueling, and after this one, everyone, the official.
dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped too, so I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Larkin. The shot from the low post is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Wembanyama passes to Fournier. Here's Sarr. The three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Pass to Larkin. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Şengün. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Biberovic. Here's Sapahi. And Sarr pulls it down. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Hayes, bounce pass. A 3 from Wembanyama. He can't get that one. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Şengün. Over Rizache. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. For 3, Fournier connects from three-point range.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Screen by Şengün. He was all alone on that one.
Timeout.
Larkin's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Rizache. Now here's Fournier. Pass to Sarr. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Now here's Hayes. Launches a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Here's Sapahi. It's good from long range. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Wembanyama high post. Şengün's there. The shot's good from Hayes.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. The 3. That one misses. Gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's in there.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
Here's Sapahi. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 5. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by 1. And we'll be back with you. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Yabusele out there with Batum. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Reza Shea in at the 2 spot. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Reza Shea. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Yabusele scoreless thus far. And there it is for him.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Larkin. Sweet little floater. Larkin's got 12 in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Gobert. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Excellent putback by Gobert. Perfect timing, reading that ball off the rim.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Yabusele. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. He's with it. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Sarr. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
51 seconds left now here in the second. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Şengün. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wembanyama's got his first 2 points of the night. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Sapahi. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the shot goes in. Hayes has got 7. Here's Şengün. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed. And that is it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the visitors now, trailing by 2. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Reza Shea. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Lets it go with the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Sarr, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Hayes. He has 7. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Şengün. They double team Şengün. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by Larkin.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now Sarr. Now Reza Shea. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Fournier, that's for 2. No good on that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Sarr. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Outside Fournier. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Reza Shea, the bucket on the assist by Sarr. Reza Shea's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Larkin. He's got 14, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Sarr. For 3, Fournier. Rebound by Larkin.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1:22 left in the third quarter. Good on the 3-point shot. Larkin's got 8 here in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that line.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. .56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Batum, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here's Şengün. Defended by Gobert. The baseline J. Şengün, no good. Picked him clean. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Down low, here's Yabusele. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Yabusele's got 4 points this quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
To the paint, it's stolen by Wembanyama. Reza Shea at the elbow. Wembanyama passes to Fournier. Pass to Reza Shea. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Şengün with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Knocked away. And here's the fast break. And that one's good, Biberovic. Biberovic has got his first points of the night.
Are you kidding me? I mean, how could this get any better? That's just a brilliant play defensively at an opportunistic time.
A 3 from Wembanyama, and the 3 ball is good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And here is Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Larkin. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Here's Reza Shea. That three off the mark. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Here's Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Puts up a deep three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so they get the victory here at home. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Risacher in at the 3. Now here's Hayes. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Over to the wing. Pass to Azonia. Smith left side. 6 on the shot clock. Šarić, the pass to Zubac. Yes, it's good. Now Hayes. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Šarić. Pass to Smith. There's the block.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Ooh, Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Now here's Hayes. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Šarić outside. From outside the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Risacher. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Carries it down low.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Picked by Smith. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Sarr. Šarić covers. They set the screen. Fournier. It's hauled in by Šarić.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
.44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That's good from Smith. Here's Risacher. Over Smith. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Risacher's gotten his second bucket. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Risacher out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risa Shea's future in this league.
Right wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Fires the 3, gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Lets it fly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Šarić. They swipe it. Here's Risa Shea. He's got 6. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Gobert. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, the defense will live with that shot, but give Gobert credit for extending his range.
And out on the wings, Zach Risa Shea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Risa Shea. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Batum gets the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Šarić outside. 1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Perkichin. Count it. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's Hayes. He's scoreless. Wembanyama, screen on Šarić. Shot's good by Sarr.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Smith outside. Inside. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Sarr. Wembanyama with it. Clock at 6. The 3 from Risa Shea. No good that time. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Here's Hezonja. 8 points in his last timeout.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Wembanyama. Hayes for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Up top, Šarić. He's defended by Hayes. Now Smith. And here's Šarić for 3. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first half. They're up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I could tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now,
Appreciate you joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Pass to Hazonia. And here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 5 now.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Fournier, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Banked it in off the glass.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Pass to Hazonia. Now here's Smith. Fires top of the key. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out to the right wing. Back to Saric. Pass to Smith. Basket counts. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. Here's Sarr. Hayes, the pass to Fournier. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Smith finds Saric. The 3. Drops in the 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Here's Sarr. Hayes for 3. Connects from downtown. Hayes has got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Smith. Outside Bogdanovic. Picked by Smith. This one for 3. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Now here's Fournier. The Frenchman, Gobert.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Smith with a screen on Fournier. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Perkichin. Shot from 16, and he drops that one in.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And here's Coulibaly. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the game. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nicholas Batum out there with Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. And he knocks down the first one. Jang, he's checked in for Rupert. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Batum. Coulibaly on the wing. Batum with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Perkichin. And the layup is good off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Perkichin's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Okay, look out! Now! And he goes in for the dunk.
SportyfAI, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Wembanyama against Zubats. The 3 from Rizashe. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Pass to Smith. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Rizashe.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Smith left side. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Hayes with it. Guarded by Smith. Hayes, the pass to Fournier. Here's Sarr. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
To the inside. Here's Smith. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Pass to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. From deep, Sarr. It's hauled in by Šarić.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
The shot won't fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Hayes. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When
Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Diaz in at the one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he gets it to go.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Larkin. Baseline jumper. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Diaz. Here's Aldama. 6 to shoot. Here's Diaz. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Larkin takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Aldama. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. And that one's good. Biberovic. Biberovic has got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Down low. Diaz, good.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Larkin, the pass to Şengün. .133 left in the first. Hits it from three-point range.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, great open look there. He's got 5. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Diaz. 7 points in the game. Hernan Gomez a screen. Abrinas gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Biberovic. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Biberovic has got 8 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Pass to Abrinas. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Misses the lane. Pass to Larkin. Rubio with the rebound. Larkin's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Now Hernan Gomez. Now Rubio. It's good. This game is all even. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Korkmaz. Releases from 15, and it comes off the front of the rim. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Rubio. From the arc. Drops in the tray. Rubio's got 6 points.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
Shoots. Nice shot by Larkin.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Rubio with it. He has 6. To the middle. Can't get it to fall. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Osman kicks to Larkin. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Pass to Aldama. Back to Rubio. Here's Diaz. Shot clock at 6. Hernangomez a screen. Tries it from the top of the key and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 9. 1:19 left in the first half. On the money with the open jumper.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Rubio, the pass to Aldama. Back to Rubio. Pass to Hernangomez. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Aldama's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Screen by Şengün. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Rubio. Here's Diaz. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Diaz has got 4 points this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Biberovic. He's got 8. Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Aldama. It doesn't go for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You take a look at the home team. They've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a... Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into... And that concludes...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Diaz. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Aldama. Here's Diaz. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Diaz has got 14 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
We've got Hernangomez, and it's Diaz in at the point. Screen by Şengün. They get it back. Pass to Larkin. They set the screen. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot. 8 points for him.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Şengün against Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez a screen. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket of the night.
Well, the young Spaniard, really a good finisher around the rim.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point territory. Aldama with the rebound. Doing it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Diaz. He's got 14. Over to the left wing. Here's Hernan Gomez. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Hernan Gomez has got his third basket of the night right there.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Şengün.
Great showing for him last season. 8th in field goal percentage, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just non-stop. Aldama passes to Diaz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
It's his first trip to the line. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Şengün. Larkin looking it over. Wide open. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Diaz. And here is Hernan Gomez. From deep, sinks the triple. Hernan Gomez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Biberovic. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Şengün. Trying to end the drought. Drills it from outside. Şengün's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the left wing. Here's Biberovic. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Şengün, and the layup's good off the glass.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Rubio outside. To the right side. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Garuba. Şengün covering. Hernan Gomez kicks to Rubio from outside the arc. That shot off. Thing has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Garuba pulls it down. Getting a scorching 68% in the game. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Rubio left side. A floater. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Screen by Şengün to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A guy who's ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugger.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Diaz. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both. 1:33 left in the 4th. Here's Larkin. Down low. Here's Biberovic. That one wide left. Here's Diaz. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sapahi. Oh, good on the triple. Gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Diaz. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Aldama. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they
here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hits the three-pointer.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risacher better than this.
They set the pick. Fires it from 18. It's rebounded by Risacher. Pass to Fournier. Here's Wembanyama. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Puts it up. Connects. The jumper drops.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Out left to the wing. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Fournier. Here's Risacher from the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. Outside Fournier. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
There's the drive.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
From outside, off the mark. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Aldama in the post. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
To the middle. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Aldama. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. That one rolls around and rims out.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Wembanyama. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. 1:03 left to play in the first. Diaz can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Hayes misses. Pass to Diaz. And here's Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Now Hayes. No points yet. Pass to Wembanyama. From about 16. No good on the shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Usman Garuba, Santi Aldama out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Here's Risache. Pass to Gobert. Here's Risache. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Risache's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Batum with it. Here's Coulibaly. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Coulibaly's gotten his first basket of the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Pass to Rupert. Jang, he's checked in for Rupert. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Gobert. The length of Gobert.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Rubio passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Diaz has got 5.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Jang, covered by Rubio. Jang gets the bucket.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Aldama outside. And there's the screen from downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And since the break, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Aldama outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Five on the clock. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And they're running. Hayes for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Diaz, that's good. Diaz has got 6 in the quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And he lobs it up to the rim. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Shoots it from the high post, and he knocks the jumper down.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 8, and we'll be back with you shortly.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
And with the playoffs approaching, and that's it for halftime.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Evan Fournier. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Hayes in at the point guard position. Knocks down the long J. He's got 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sarr. Hayes for 3. He drops it from range. Hayes has got 6.
Count that one. You've seen Hayes continue to work on the three-pointer over time.
Aldama outside. Out to the right wing. From the high post, Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Wembanyama screen. Hayes for 3. No good on the 3. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Inside, here's Diaz. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. He's defended by Hayes. Diaz, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. Well, you look at Hernan Gomez, top 5 in block shots. He challenges everything.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sarr. Hayes up top. He has 6. Here's Rizachet. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
From deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Aldama's got 7 points in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hernan Gomez. And it falls all over the rim and in.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the home team. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. A minute 22 left in the 3rd quarter. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz, that's good. He's got 13.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Fournier, the pass to Sarr. Lets it fly. Excellent D there from Aldama.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
For the lead. That one is off. Gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. The kick out to Fournier. Pass to Sarr. Outside Fournier. Over Rubio. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Fournier's got his second basket. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Guarded by Batum. The shot from the low post is good. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. They set a pick. Ball stolen, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Takes a 13-footer, and the jumper is good.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Pass to Diaz. Hernan Gomez with it. Aldama outside. There's the three. Fournier with a rebound. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Now Hayes. Pass to Sarr. Wembanyama with it from behind the arc. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Diaz. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. To the left side wing. Picked by Aldama. Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the wing, right side. To win the drought. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Here's Diaz. He's defended by Hayes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10. And so he hits both. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Sarr passes to Hayes. Now Fournier. Now here's Hayes. Here's Wembanyama, and he sinks the 11-footer.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but Once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Sarr. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
That one's no good.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Back to Hernan Gomez. The three is up. Sinks the tray. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Left side, Koulibaly. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
fully implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ivica Zubac is out there with Dario Saric, Ed Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Screen by Zubac to the inside, and the dunk by Zubac.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Right wing. About a minute played so far here in the first. Bangs home the trifecta.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Smith. Hazonia with the ball. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Fires away from outside. The shot comes out. There's Abrinas. And he's good on the 3-ball. Abrinas has got 5 points so far.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Zubac with the screen for Smith. Baseline try. Count that one. Here's Diaz. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Abrinas. Out to the wing. Here's Diaz. There's a screen by Aldama. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Zubac, a screen on Rubio. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Abrinas. He's got 5. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Hazonia, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Saric outside. Shoots over Aldama. The shot by Saric, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Abrinas. Hands the shot from the wing. Abrinas has got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Zubac. Saric has the open look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop. Diaz has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 10. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Here's Perkichin. Hernan Gomez covering, and that one is good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Rubio with it. No scoring in this one. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Pass to Perkichin. Smith on the wing. Fader on the way. It's good. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
They set the pick. Here's Rubio. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. On Sunday, then on Tuesday. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shoots. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Smith outside. Screen by Smith. Fires the three. It's good from long range. He has 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Rubio outside. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Ivica Zubac's 4th.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Azania. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fades away. Abrinas' shot is off.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Back to Hazonia. Pass to Šarić. Now here's Zubac. He's tightly guarded, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the end.
Pass to Azania. Puts up a deep 3. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Diaz. Now Eldama. Here's Abrinas. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Diaz. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Diaz has got 5 points now this quarter. Bounce pass Smith. Out to Šarić. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Diaz. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Aprinas in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Saric from downtown. Aprinas with a rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Trying to find Hernan Gomez. Gets it to him. Here's Diaz. The wing jumper off target.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Smith for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Pass to Aprinas. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Aprinas has got 5 points now this quarter. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Pass to Azania. Out to the right wing. Out to Smith. Hazonia with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Saric. No good from outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Hazonia with the ball. Aldama's there, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ricky Rubio picks one up. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
1:03 left to play here in the third. Garuba's shot is off. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Perkichin, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Lets it fly. Connects. The jumper drops.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Outside, Bogdanovich. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Hernangomez to the left side wing. Down low. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Over to the wing. Hernangomez passes to Garuba. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Rubio missing again. Outside, Bogdanovich. To tie it up. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And it's all knotted up.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Smith outside. Money from the wing.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Abrinas, covered by Smith. He gets that one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half. And once again, Aldama proves he's someone who can be relied on offensively.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
To the inside. Here's Gomez, and finished off by Hernangomez.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. To the middle. The jump hook, and he banks it in.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Hazonia kicks to Zubac. To the paint. On the paint. Bank shot, no good.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there. and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Here's Diaz. Releases.
Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group had.